Chapter 3. The Night Swim. The beach at night felt like a different world entirely. The noise of the day had disappeared, replaced by the rhythmic hush of waves rolling onto the shore. Moonlight stretched across the water in a shimmering silver path, and the sky above was impossibly wide, scattered with stars. Lily wrapped her arms around herself as they walked. The sand cooled her feet. "You brought me to the ocean," she said, glancing sideways at him. "Very original." Ronan smirked. "You say that now." Before she could ask what he meant, he kicked off his shoes and kept walking, straight into the water. "Ronan," she called, stopping at the edge. He turned, already waist-deep, water glinting around him. "Come on!" "You're serious?" "Always. I didn't bring a swimsuit." "Neither did I." She stared at him. "That's not helping your case." He laughed, running a hand through his damp hair. "Lily, live a little." The words echoed in her chest. Live a little. She hesitated, toes brushing the water as a wave rolled in. It was warm, warmer than she expected. Behind her was the version of herself who planned everything, controlled everything, stayed safe. In front of her, there was something unknown, something freeing, something that felt a lot like stepping off a ledge and trusting you'd land somewhere better. She exhaled, then stepped in. The water wrapped around her slowly, silk against her skin, pulling the heat from the day out of her muscles. She waded deeper, each step loosening something inside her. By the time she reached him, she was smiling, really smiling. "See," Ronan said, "worth it." She shook her head. "You're impossible." "And yet, here you are." They drifted out a little farther, the water holding them up as they floated side by side. Above them, the stars felt close enough to touch. "This feels unreal," she whispered. "That's the point," he said softly. Silence settled between them, not awkward, but full, comfortable. The kind of silence that only existed between people who didn't need to fill it. After a while, Ronan spoke again, his voice quieter now. "You know, I used to think about you." Her breath caught. "You did?" "Yeah." He stared up at the sky. "Back then, you were different from anyone I'd met. You knew exactly what you wanted. You weren't afraid to go after it." She let out a small laugh. "I was terrified." "Maybe," he said. "But you didn't let it stop you." She turned her head to look at him. "Why didn't you ever say anything?" He was quiet for a moment. "Because I wasn't ready," he admitted. "And I knew you were going places I couldn't follow at the time." "That's not fair," she said softly. "It's honest." She swallowed. "Then life happened," he added. She let out a breath. "Life happens a lot. Too much." Their hands brushed under the water. It was accidental. At first, neither of them moved. The space between them shifted, subtle but undeniable. And for the first time that night, the air felt charged,